closed, you know?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special quarantine episode of the Genius Brain Podcast. Before you bitch ass motherfuckers say anything, Joe Rogan has been having guests on, and so what we found out in LA County that podcasts and news stations are actually deemed essential businesses, so we can still run.
I didn't know that till yesterday. You told me that.
So if you look it up on that LA website, we're all still good to go. All of us here have not been in contact with anybody else. I've been going to the grocery store with my KN95 mask. I sanitized that shit with hydrogen peroxide as per recommended. Ooh. Got the gloves on. And also, you other motherfuckers, you should be sharing your KN95 mask. Well, guess what, bitches? If you have your KN95 mask and you try to donate it to the hospital without the box, they don't accept it. Nah. So it's not like that. Like if you have 2 or 3, they won't even take it like that. So shut the fuck up and stay safe, people. God bless you. And I hope you die.
We're out.
And we're out. Thanks for listening to the Genius Brain Podcast. It's been great.
Shit. The fact that you have to like do a disclaimer before you have a podcast.
Well, that's what it is, man. So I was at the supermarket the other day, and it was so funny because this lady, I didn't have my KN95. I had my fiance's mask with a cute little bear in the front.
That was so cute.
Everybody thought
I got one with monkeys all over it. Shit, you already know what it is.
Yeah, and then this lady gave this other lady shit because she had a KN95 mask, right? And the first thing she says to her in the supermarket line or the grocery line at the checkout line, that's what it's called, checkout line. I'm sorry.
Hey, they were struggling. Hey, you good,
D? The vegetable line. Well, she was in the vegetable line. No, she was at the, and then she goes, you should probably donate your KN95 mask to medical workers.
Yeah, let me just take it right off my face and give it to them.
Exactly, right? And so the lady had to do this whole diatribe, and she had to go into this whole explanation. She goes, no, I only have 2, and even if I try to donate it, I can't because it has to be stored into a box, and it's none of your fucking business.
Exactly.
Why does she have to say that shit?
Yeah, what kind of nerve does somebody have to say that to a complete stranger?
Yeah, everybody knows everything, dude. And like me, I wear the N95 because I have a client where we talked about on the other podcast that's like super prone to getting sick. If something were to get him sick, he gets really sick. So I only wear my N95 mask to him. So like I'm not going to donate them because I need them, because when I'm around him, I'm trying to be as safe as I can because I don't want to bring anything into him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's a certain business out in Pasadena that's
hey, yo, hey, because I still need to get some.
Hey, DM for details.
There's like certain businesses out in Pasadena that are selling a KN95 mask. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers illegal.
Oh, hey, shit, but
people are fucking annoying, dude. People are so annoying.
Yeah.
And if people want to walk around without a mask and they want to like gather in big groups, let them, dude. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but they can't even out here.
Yeah,
if you're out without a mask on, you can't. I just went to Target today because I had to pick up some stuff, and they have a sign that says if you don't have a mask, they won't even let you in.
Yeah,
the store.
You can't even get into markets without a mask on.
I'll tell you this though, right now, I'm that snitch.
I know,
I'll be trying to snitch on people.
David's been taking pictures. So if you see David so in public and he's taking a picture of you, it's because you're violating.
Hey, that unemployment was taking a big minute, so I was about to be like, I'm about to start dating these pictures. Oh, shit.
You know what's fucking funny? Every time I scratch my face, I gotta sanitize my hands now.
I know,
I'm like, oh god, my nose itches.
I be doing that too, dude. Even like insane amount. I have hand sanitizer bottle in my car. I have one in my bathroom, in my little cabinet that I have in my bathroom. I have one in my room. I have hand sanitizer everywhere, and then I have some in my fanny pack. Yeah,
this is a sweet pea.
I mean, that's glitter.
This does nothing. But I like the smell of it, and it's 68% alcohol. Don't you need like 70%?
No. I think that's the right amount. So if you go too much, I don't know the science behind it because I read it loosely. Ooh. But if you have too high of an alcohol content, something about water bonding molecules or some shit doesn't allow.
I think it was like I think I read that too, like 60-70%.
The little blue beads in here is what saves you from COVID. That's the most. That's
because they help scrub.
You would have the fruitiest one ever, dude.
I ran out of my other one, dude. All right, this is what Tiff gave me. Okay,
I got this cute one, dude.
You think you're better than me because you have a more manly.
Hey, low key, I never liked the sprays. I feel like it's not enough. I'm the person that like needs to do the whole.
Oh, see, that's the mental part.
This is just water, dude.
That's
this is just water, dude.
How joking are you?
Yeah, that's water.
This is FDA approved.
Hey, it's that spray. You know that sour spray candy that you used to be able to spray your tongue? He just changed the sticker.
Now you make me nervous. I scratched my face.
It says
that's alcohol, you son of a bitch.
It says it's only 62%. So
okay, I'm not even lying right now.
Better than you.
I just opened this up. and it just smells like soju. So it straight up smells like soju.
It smells like rubbing alcohol.
These fucking Korean motherfuckers playing with me right now.
This guy said? He said, "What's soju?"
though?
You don't know what soju is? That's Korean alcohol, bro.
Well, he don't really drink though. You don't really drink. Huh?
Oh, you don't drink? Why not?
I just never liked the taste. I got back in Arizona, I lived.
Oh man, stay rubbing that out. You better get that finger out.
I know. See, shit.
Get your finger out your fucking eye, bud.
I'm like, so basically,
this fool was straight up in his cornea.
Dog, I've been playing. Hey, now. You know what it is? I don't know what it is. I'll go back to that story for a second. But I've been playing video games like a motherfucker now that I'm on the quarantine, and I think like. It was funny. I was playing so late some nights, like until 1:30, 2 a.m. And I told myself, I'm like, man, I'm going to get like a sty on my eye. You know how like it like swells up sometimes?
Is that how you get styes?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But in my head, I'm playing these games so much. I'm about to get a sty on my eye. And like 2 days later, dude, my shit was so fat and swollen right on the inside. I was
sty is like it's like a pimple in your eye, right?
Almost, yeah. And I was like, damn, look at I called that shit. Like it for real. God, I think it's maybe just from not having enough sleep and just keeping your eyes open. So
man, we don't know science. I need one of those Jamies from like Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, I know.
When
we need a guy.
And when we say stupid shit, somebody could just help us out.
Honestly, people will let us know in the YouTube comments though. But
I remember the first time I had a sty, it just looked like a pimple. It looked like a pimple in my eyelid, and that shit fucking hurt.
That shit
very
straight up
uncomfortable,
hurt, dude. I woke up in the morning and I just like closed my eyes really hard and it hurt. And I was like, oh, fuck.
You're supposed to put like a warm towel on it or something.
Yeah.
Like a moist warm
I don't know what the
towel.
warm towel does, but it's supposed to
That's
help.
supposed to do nothing.
All right, so watch. I'm going to tell you the story why I don't like alcohol, right? So back when I lived in Arizona, we lived right next to ASU campus, right? So my friends had an apartment and I just started giving them like $200 and I was sleeping on the couch, right? So
damn, your homie fucking charged you just to sleep on the couch?
Yeah, dog. Well, so here is the thing, right? Hey, that how wow, shit. So
this
like,
guy has so many different lives, bro.
Hey, that shit.
I'll get my dick sucked by a raccoon. Shit was crazy, man.
$200. That's
I'm like, hey, they got them little claws. Shit,
they got opposable thumbs. Shit. Just jacking it out with both hands like this, like a shaker bottle.
So yeah, so they lived on ASU campus, like right outside. I think if people from Arizona listen to this, it was like kind of by Lemon Street or some shit. Lemon Street and
little raccoons, goddamn it. They do got opposable thumbs though. When they be washing fucking food in the lake and shit.
Hey, their hands move hella fast too, huh?
They're just always unwrapping shit.
I know. They look like fucking Vietnamese people.
Imagine like Alex's dick and a little raccoon.
I'm like, hey, that should be boom. You know? Shit. All right, so yeah, when on my 19th birthday, so I drank every once in a while. Like I used to drink a lot of Old English, and like the thing that we used to do was like drink a little bit, maybe like this much, and then pour some Tampico in it. Have you ever had Tampico?
Yeah. I've had Tampico.
That shit slap. So you drink a little bit, pour it. I think it's called a gas monkey or something. Brass monkey or something.
You were mixing Old English with Tampico?
Yeah.
Why Tampico?
Yeah, why?
Things?
That shit slap.
He's like, well, I love Tampico. And I hate the taste of Old English.
So like, I used to be able to drink it. Like I would do those 40 ounces, man. You drink halfway and you're already like tossed, right? So it was like, I think it was my 19th birthday.
So good, bro.
And what's it called? My friends had Captain Morgan.
Yeah, a little Cap Mo.
Okay, so that was the first time I ever had it. I think there's video of the day that we're drinking it too, right? I think there's video of it. So I had 7 shots, right? And it just fucked me up. So I woke up the next morning, right? And I guess throughout that time, my roommate Andre at the time told me, he's like, yo, like you literally woke up in the middle of the night and ate like half a loaf of bread.
I'm sorry, hold on a second.
Bro, that is the true, that's who you are.
That is the driest thing you could have ever had.
So
why the fuck did you eat half a loaf of bread? You thought it was going to soak up the alcohol?
No. I didn't know. This was me blacked out, drunk. I didn't know I did it. So the next morning I woke up, right? And like I was hella sick. So I go to go throw up and I'm literally having to force like, squeeze, and it's just slowly, bread just slowly coming out.
Bro.
And I came out
like
the bathroom.
You ever use a juicer before and then the pulp comes out?
Dude, that shit. Dude, it was so thick and I had
just yeast.
I had to literally I had to force it out like, and I went out and I was telling my homie and he's like, yeah, bro, you like woke up in the middle of the night and ate half of the fucking bread.
You weren't hungover though, huh?
I was, dog. That shit. So I was sick for like a couple days. And ever since then, just like any liquor or alcohol, liquor in general, like straight up liquor, I can't even drink, dude. It makes me immediately want to throw up.
Don't blame it on the liquor. Blame it on you eating half a loaf of bread like a Russian prisoner, dude. Like,
bro, that bread saved me. Hey, and it was white too. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
It was just Wonder Bread.
Yeah, it was Wonder. No, but yeah, so like any liquor, it just you know when you get sick off of something like food or something and you take a bite, you kind of just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with liquor. And then beer, I don't understand how that shit tastes good to people.
Hey. See, I used to be like that too. When I first started YouTube, I had a video that lightweight went kind of viral. It was me just talking shit about people who drink alcohol, right? Because I hated that shit. I hated the way that it tastes. And it was more of a social thing, right?
Yeah.
So when your boys would ask you to drink, you would drink. The first fucking alcohol I've ever had, I think I was like in 7th grade or some 8th grade. I forgot how old I was, but it was Remy Martin. And I had that shit.
Bro, you had Remy Martin in the 8th grade?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Hey, did you do this?
I said, hey, híjole, dude,
Remy boy.
So I had the... so Remy Martin, and it was me and my cousin, and he got some from, I don't know how the fuck he got it. I think he got it from his dad. And then he poured it into like this crystal geyser water bottle, and we were just drinking it out of that. Ooh. And then I remember my cousin telling me, he's like, yo, you could drink a lot. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. I'm just drinking this nasty ass liquid. But we got smashed. And mind you, like, I'm pretty sure it mentally fucked me up because you shouldn't be drinking that much alcohol at the age of like 13 or some shit, right?
Fuck, chill, dog.
But I found out that I could pretty much hold my liquor pretty well from that point on. But I drank starting when I was like 13ish, around there, and I just kept doing it only because people knew that I could drink a lot, and it was just one of those things that everybody would start drinking together. I would still be the one standing, and everybody would be fucking passed out.
I feel like a lot of Korean dudes or people that I know all could drink, like a lot.
I can't really drink much anymore though. I have like maybe 4 or 5 drinks, and I'm out.
Dude, 4 or 5?
I'm out.
That's a lot, dude.
I drink 1, and I'm like, yo, I feel buzzed already, fool.
My buddy Paul Kim, this motherfucker is dangerous without. Oh, Tim too. Tim can drink a shit ton.
He could drink. He drink a lot.
Man, I'll put a clip in this video later on. This is video of me. I don't remember doing this shit, but this was at Sem Foods, right? So we were at this. We were at Pittsburgh, and we were at this festival called Picklesburg. They're known for pickled beer, which is really good, by the way. You probably won't like it. You don't like beer.
Hey,
you like pickles though? You like pickles?
Here and there. Hey, pickles like slap. It just depends on the day.
They don't slap all the time.
I don't understand. Slap. When you go to the gas station and they're selling pickles, I'm like,
but that's hood shit though. Like I remember when I was a kid too, I used to just grab an ice cold pickle. I just be munching on that shit all day.
Pickles are yummy, dude.
Yeah.
I never like wake up or out the day. It's like hot. I'm like, fuck, I want a pickle.
You ever get a pickle at Disneyland?
No, I do not. Hey, I've only been to Disneyland like 3 times. Anyway.
Let's go.
That's actually a lot compared to most people.
Yeah.
Did they say someone broke into Disneyland?
Yeah,
recently?
just like a couple days ago.
For what?
For what? No, you can't. For what?
Hey man, he like Mickey. Shit.
Shoot him on sight.
Yeah, but we were at fucking Pittsburgh, and then for some reason that day we were drinking a lot, and this is where I found out how much Tim can drink. So I had a pickled beer, which is already a can like yay
This
high.
is the co-host.
Yeah, Tim.
Okay. Mm.
And then we had like 3 glasses of wine. And then we had like 2 mixed drinks, like a shot of something else and another beer. And this is all within a span of like 20 or 30 minutes. But we were having such a good time.
Yeah.
I wasn't, I was just like, whatever. We were eating a lot of food too. So when you eat a lot of food and you're drinking, it kind of gets delayed because of all the food in your stomach before it starts to absorb into your bloodstream or whatever.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I haven't drank like that in a long time. I don't remember this shit, but Tim has a video of me trying to roundhouse kick a water bottle off of a pole.
Oh shit!
Doing like a video tutorial. I don't remember this shit at all, but he said it to me. I'm just red as fuck. I'm like, hey guys, so when you guys gonna do it, remember it's very different from a taekwondo kick from a Muay Thai kick.
Hey, that happens to me too. When I drink beers and shit, I get red as fuck.
Oh, I was red as fuck. Yeah. And then apparently I went to the hotel. I do slightly remember this is because there was this big sandwich that they had out in Pittsburgh. They're known for the sandwich spot. Apparently the sandwich, from what I remember, it fell on the floor, and I was so drunk. I just wanted to eat something. I just ate the sandwich off the floor, and then I rolled back in bed.
You're like, best sandwich ever.
It was delicious.
Yeah, I was like straight edge, which till like 16, 17, which
fucking loser.
In all like reality, I don't think you can be straight edge because you're not even like legally able to drink or smoke anyway. So it's like you're not even supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we used to rep straight edge. So like I just remember.
Wait. Say that again. You used to rep straight edge?
Yeah.
You used to tell people like, oh no, dude, I'm straight.
Dude, I straight up. So I used to have like straight edge shirts that had like the big X on it.
For
right?
real, you used to do that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is straight edge?
Straight edge means you don't drink, you don't smoke, and don't do drugs. And then sometimes people are like, you don't have sex. I'm like, boy, get out of here with that.
I ain't fucking anyway, but still.
Yeah, I know shit. I ain't fucked up. I was 18, but I don't even get fucked. And what's it called? Yeah, so we used to rep straight edge. I remember I had these little because I used to be in a deathcore band, right? So we were like in the hardcore style scene and shit.
Okay, I also need you to explain to me what the fuck deathcore is.
Oh
That
Jesus, dude.
Don't you ever fucking do that again on this podcast.
Okay. So yeah, just screaming
What
shit.
the fuck was that? Explain to me what the fuck you just did right now.
Hey, you know what? Hey, this will be cool for the listeners. I'm gonna show you guys how to scream. You guys ready?
Nah, that's cool, man.
Ready? All right. So basically, what it is, this is how I learned back in the day. Right? It took a lot of practice. So the breathing technique is like if you're fogging up a window. So you're going. So you use a lot of your like diaphragm, right? Okay. So then next is like, you know, imagine you're taking a shit. And you know, when you get that, you get that fat little dingle, and you're just like, you're trying to push it out, and you go, like that noise. Mm-hmm. Like, that noise. Okay.
You shit like that?
Huh?
You shit like that?
Absolutely not. I'm trying to imagine how much he shits.
So then,
right
here,
now.
I'll move this so I don't.
It's like, you know, when you shit and you go, it's like, no, bro,
So
nobody
I
shits
don't
like
fuck up
that.
anybody's ears, right? So then you kind of just put that together. So the breathing technique is, and then you put the together. You put that together,
I don't
and
know,
it just
man.
depends on like how you do your mouth. So I can go really low, and then you can go, yeah. You can do it like real high.
Sorry, hold on. People like listening to this,
Dude, I love that shit.
Bro, he likes listening to this shit.
I do.
One time I went in his car and he started playing music for me, and it was this shit, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I'll walk. It's cool. I'll walk. It's fine. I'll walk."
Hey,
So
dude.
Nick just got out. It was in the middle of the freeway. He was like,
I know.
I'm good,
Alright,
man.
then
I'm good. And he started tumbling out.
He's like, I know how to roll good. I'm good. I'm out.
I
Shit.
was like, hey, Nick, what you know about this song?
Exactly,
Jesus.
dude. But now, so yeah, we used to be in that, and that was like the thing, like Straightedge. Straightedge was kind of like a gang out there. It was sort of fucking annoying.
I know that's popular in like the metal, like the deathcore world, right?
Like it was like you had the people like
Alex,
just,
can I ask you though something? How
You can't even get it out.
Hey D, what's good?
hey, let me tell you something.
Hey, what's up, D?
What's up, Ed?
Hey, and
What's up,
pause.
Ed?
We talking.
Oh, my
Hey,
bad,
and
my
pause.
bad.
We talking. What's up?
You ever have trouble talking to women with that music?
No, hey dog, damn girls ass off.
They're like, hey, sing me to sleep. I'm like, yo.
She's like, hey, whisper in my ear. I'm like, all right, give me a just all up in her shit. She's like,
fucking
whoa,
ear
dude.
starts bleeding. I fucking love you.
She's like, now I can go to sleep. And then
But
she
that
falls
was
asleep.
it was huge in that scene with Straight
Yeah,
Edge.
I've never heard of a deathcore before. That's the first time.
So
I
it's
heard
like
that
a
shit.
mixture of death metal. I might be getting this wrong, but this is just what I think. It's like a mixture of death metal, which is like a lot of fast, like melodic and like, you know, fast like fucking tremolo and blast beats
what's
and
a
shit.
band that you would say is death metal?
Death metal?
Yeah.
Fucking
I want to
like
hear the names of
Korn?
these bands.
With a K?
I guess kind of Korn, like
What-
old style, because
what
they
would
kind of
you-
went dubstep, sort of. I feel like.
What
towards
would
the
you
end.
categorize those guys? Like Korn.
Korn?
Yeah.
Like metal, just metal. Death metal is more of like, I'd say like a Slayer. They're kind of like a thrasher style metal, but Slayer or like a Black Dahlia Murderer is a really good like dark black death metal, stuff like that. So you mixture of like the tremolos and blast beats and like the cool guitar riffs, and then you have hardcore music, which is a lot of like slam and two steps and shit, and you put it together. So it's like super heavy. We used to play with, my brother was the guitarist, and we had this other guitarist. We played with 7-string guitars, so we had like an extra like deep chord, so it'd be really heavy and shit.
This is that Satan music, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
that's what everybody calls it. Yeah, the devil music. And the cool was, it was funny. You had like a cool little intro, had like a good 2-step to go into that shit. That shit led into a fat ass breakdown. And that's when everybody starts doing that swinging shit, the hardcore dancing.
Imagine this motherfucker in a mosh pit, dude.
Bro, your boy gets down, dude.
For sure.
Look at
Dog
the
is
look at the
down,
look in his
dude.
eyes when he said that.
I liked it in the beginning, and then the whole thing with that music scene, and kind of we got turned off on it because it turned to like, I know it's huge and people still like this shit. I don't understand. It's like,
Is that somebody knocking on the door?
Yeah, someone's knocking.
Yeah.
They have a question.
Stop.
1 second.
So David's talking to a guy that works here, and he was asking for the way he was knocking. I was scared. I thought he was like pissed at us or something.
Nah, dude, I was kind of hyped because I thought it was probably about to be the cops, and we'd be like, "We essential, bitch, get out of here."
Oh
Yeah,
man,
get
that was
out
so.
of here.
It's so crazy how sometimes a knock on the door can seem so aggressive, and I see this man, and he has such a nice demeanor. I'm like, oh, hello, sir.
He sounded
all of
so
all of
nice.
us were like,
I was like, I
we were already
couldn't
in
hear
the
it because of the headphones and shit.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
thought you were knocking or something. I thought you were making
what,
a
am I magic or what?
Like you were making a beat like under the table,
shit,
like
hey.
boom, boom.
I forgot what
clap.
I was saying, but hey, death metal, that's sick. My favorite bands were like Oceano, the Acacia Strain, Emure. Those bands, if you're trying to look for
You are
bands,
the
that
weirdest
style,
person I've ever met in
Yeah,
my
dude.
life.
Like I've never met anyone that loves death metal and used to play death metal, but also loves hip hop and
so
the way you do.
Want to know this funny story about that, right? So how I got involved.
Also a Salvadorian man.
Yeah. And I eat mango with the skin. Hey, so like how it started was we you know, my dad used to like Slayer and shit, right? And Iron Maiden. You guys know who Iron Maiden is? No,
I only know that
I've seen their
because
t-shirts
of another song that talked about it.
Okay. So yeah, like we used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. You guys remember that game?
Yeah.
So there was a cool game called, or a cool song called "The Number of the Beast" by Iron Maiden. So me and my brothers used to fuck with it. We're like, oh, this is cool. So I remember we went and asked my dad, like, hey, do you know this song? And he's like, wow, y'all like it? We're like, yeah. He's like, all right, bet, hold up. And then like started showing us
like
his
that?
music. Yeah, he said like
I guess
that.
for me, from my perspective, what makes you like that type of music? Because I mean, I don't hear I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
I
it's
just hear
weird.
a bunch of screaming. Like,
You know,
what's the
honestly,
thing about it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it like because you
weird.
had a lot of like sexual angst or some shit as like a teen?
I don't know.
I feel like that's what
that
it is.
song, no, because that song's straight up about like the devil and shit.
Oh, really? Get the fuck
Kind
out
of, I think.
Yeah,
I
man.
think. I don't remember like the lyrics fully. It's weird. I don't know. I guess I was really drawn into like the instruments, and I really like when choruses get like upbeat, and I like when music can make you feel like a certain way, right? So like if a love song, like Before I Let You Go, you know what I'm saying? I started listening to that. I'm like, damn, dude, that shit be making
we
me
were playing Xbox last night, and then he was like streaming live, and he started singing that song.
Before I let you go. Shit, hey,
And then other people were like, yo, that song slaps. Who was that? And we're like, oh, let them know. Dude.
But yeah, so whatever. Long story short. So I used to like that shit, right? We were into it, but I was always into rap. So like Eazy-E was my favorite rapper. I used to wear like an Eazy-E shirt all the time. NWA, Dr. Dre, all that type of stuff. So I used to write raps. Like that was the music I liked a lot, was raps. I remember the first rap I ever wrote was about Sonic, the Sonic restaurant, right? And I remember I went and read it to my dad.
Fucking fat fuck. What the
Wait. You wrote a metal song
This fool
about
wrote
the Sonic
a hip
rap
hop song about Sonic the Burger Joint.
Do you remember how it goes?
I don't
want you
remember
to-
that one.
No, you need to recite the lyrics right
Hey,
now.
You gotta find the original.
I know,
fucking
I need you to find
lyrics.
the original beat and the lyrics that you wrote to a
No,
fucking
hey, dog,
fast
format
food
live.
thing.
Dog,
dude.
I'm telling you, this was like when I was like in third grade, fourth
Wiener
grade.
Schnitzel.
Hey,
I said Wiener Schnitzel.
God, gang. Hey,
Start rapping about the happy hour.
and then so like I did like music, and then when I got into sixth grade is when like I really started writing more rap music, and we performed at a talent show for like our pod, and we won. Right, I wrote a song called Black Shoes, and we performed it in front of everybody, and it was cool.
What was Black Shoes about?
Black Shoes. I think I remember that one. It was like, put my black shoes on with the all white shirt. People look at me like I look like dirt. Forget them fools. I ain't no fool. I ride on 24s on my way to school.
What?
No, I ain't black, but I ain't white as snow. I get a lot of stuff like I lost a toe. I got a lot of friends and a lot of and a lot of money. I don't like sugar, but I like honey. I'm in sixth grade. I'm not that smart. My favorite kind of food is a cherry Pop-Tart. I'm 4'8". I'm not that tall. So in the bathroom, I pee in the stall. I know how to sing the ABCs. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat cheese. I'm about to go right about now. I don't want to end, so I'll end it with about gang. Sixth grade.
No wonder you won, dude.
How the fuck?
That was actually pretty dope.
This motherfucker said he eat Pop-Tarts.
cherry Pop-Tarts.
And explain to me what the missing toe thing is.
Hey, so want to know why? Because I wrote the lyrics, right? And my sixth grade teacher, shout out Miss Skoglin, she was the fucking dopest. I wrote them, and she read it, and she's like, no, you got to change these because they have to be school appropriate. So I forgot what I think I put hoe. I think I put hoe something like that. She got to change it. So like the only thing I think
She was like, Alex, you're very talented, but bitch ass hoe.
I think no. I think it was because I was like, I got a lot of get a lot of money, like I lost a toe or like I lost a big toe or some shit. I think it was like I get a lot of money and I get a lot of hoes. I think that's what I originally put. And she was like,
a fucking 12-year-old.
I look to my teacher. Do you like it? She's like,
well, you know this part where you say you're slicing a lot of throats because you are the goat. Let's erase that. Let's try that. Also, this one here, I'm snorting a lot of coke and I just stole your boat, bitch ass hoe. Let's delete
and she's
that
like,
as
and
well.
here it says you stole my purse and used my money. Is that true? Be like, hey, give me back my lyrics, dog. He's not asking so much questions. You just wants to review it.
I was
Why
like, you know
going through
what?
these?
This was a personal thing, and you just broke our trust. So let me get those lyrics back.
But yeah, so like it led in. You know, I was rapping a lot.
Pop-Tarts, facts.
I know, and then I think it was probably around like freshman years where we started getting into more metal music, like hardcore. and my brother got a guitar for Christmas and was playing, and our friend Tony was playing, and then they were like, oh, we want to start a band, be our vocalist. I was just like, all right. So like almost like a lot of my songs were rap songs. So a lot of like the band songs, even when we got pretty good before we like officially stopped doing it, a lot of them were rap songs, and I would just scream them. So like
I want you to do that rap one more time.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, bust the beat for me real quick.
Boom, chick. Boom,
Hey, that
boom,
shit
chick.
go.
Boom.
Lift God.
chick.
Hey.
Boom, chick.
Put my black shoes on with an all white shirt.
Yeah.
People look at me like I look like dirt.
Wax.
Forget them hoes. I ain't no fool. I ride on 24s on my way to school.
What?
No, I ain't black, but I ain't white ass snow.
Facts.
I get a lot of stuff like I lost a toe.
Why?
I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of money.
Facts.
And I don't like sugar, but I like honey, honey. Hey, I'm in 6th grade.
Honey.
I'm not that smart. My favorite
Dumb
kind of
as fuck.
food is a cherry Pop Tart. Now I'm
Fact.
4'8", so I ain't
Facts.
that tall. So in that bathroom, I pee in the stall. Now I know how to
spraying
sing the ABCs.
Yup.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat cheese. Now, I'm
lactose.
about to go right about now.
Yup.
I don't want to answer. I'm going to end y'all with a bow squad.
Asian. That shit was fucking fire,
Yo,
dude.
yo,
I'll tell you right.
someone that's watching this needs to cut that up and put a beat to it.
You better
Ooh.
put a fucking
Yo,
beat to
somebody
that right
somebody
now.
has to do that.
I have never been so motivated in my life to eat Pop-Tarts, cut off my toe, go to school, and then
Also,
be in a
you might
stall,
get paid.
and then wear
Hey,
black shoes and look like dirt.
Hey, you know what this is? It's just follow your dreams, kids. Whoever's watching this.
Hey, what
just
was
follow
cool
your
about that,
dreams.
right? It was because it was me and my friend at the time, Ray. He had a song called White Shoes. I don't know the lyrics.
And you said, fuck you,
Nah.
black shoes.
But yeah, but we did black shoes and white shoes. And I remember I wrote the song because my
I just
my,
picture Ray upset at you as fuck. He's like, hey man, I just the call white shoes. Like, what you got the
I
black shoes?
remember why I wrote it too, because my my auntie got me some like Reebok with like the straps over and shit.
Uh-huh.
They were all black. I was like, yo, these are fresh. I'm all wearing them at
Those are
school
the
and
best
shit every
ones.
day. But yeah,
Ooh,
so yeah, it kind of led into that, and I was doing rap music and shit like that. But
Rap was something that I could never do. I remember I wanted to do rap so bad back in the day, as a bunch of Asian geeks and nerds do, because we were too scared to battle rap. And this is like when MC Jin came on. Shout out to Jin.
Oh yeah,
one
dude.
of the-
Remember 106 in Park?
I
Yeah,
don't.
man. Check your fucking something. They probably made in China. I forgot that line.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
ruined it. But
I
next
got
year,
you tell- I'm
I
like,
apologize.
what?
Check your thing. The pop say,
I'm like, I'm sorry, David.
your,
Shit,
your name is Sterling because all you rock is silver.
Oh yeah, I do
shit.
remember that.
Remember
I
that
do
line,
remember
Bill?
that. Yeah,
Bars,
yeah.
The first battle rap that he did, shout out to MC Jin. He was battling this dude Hassan, and I remember Fat Man Scoop was like worried about Hassan, and he goes, "Yo, Hassan, get focused." And I think when he
Ooh.
said that, it kind of ruined his confidence a little bit.
He got shook.
He just fucking rocked him. And it was funny because back in the day when they were doing battle raps, and still to this day, like, you know, the only thing you really got against an Asian guy is racist Asian jokes.
Yeah.
So I remember his first thing, he's like, "You don't want to mess with this cat Hassan. I'll get you back in the kitchen cooking fried wontons, yo."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and at the time that shit was a hot fucking line. But then Jin was so fucking good at that 106 in Park battle. He was just murdering.
I feel like he never
everybody.
lost. I remember like he would
didn't-
always win.
No, he won every single round. That's how he got that fucking label deal with Rough Riders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's right, dude.
And then he,
Oh my
he
God.
No.
yeah, then he dropped that fucking song, Y'all Gonna Learn Chinese, which was a trash song.
Oh, really?
And it was sad because like he wanted to rock with Rough Riders because that was like his shit, and they didn't market him correctly. He had him
Yeah.
do a song called Y'all Gonna Learn Chinese. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, come on,
Rough
man.
Riders was like DMX and shit, right?
Yup.
Okay, that's what
I done told y'all dogs about.
That's why I was like, some no. Hey,
No.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
yo. Shout out to DMX as well. You fucking insane.
I wish I wish I could sing. So it's funny, like you never got into rap, right? Did you want to get into rap? You said you did.
Oh, I would write shit and it just sucked.
yeah.
You know
See,
what I mean?
I've always wanted to be able to sing, but like I can't really sing. So
Because I used to when I used to try to rap, like I think I have a very good general knowledge of music. I know when shit sucks, and I'm like, this is gonna be fire, right? And I hit that beat, I start rapping. I'm like, I crumpled up the piece of paper and I threw it in the
That
garbage
was me in
can.
high school as well.
it's hard. Like yeah, I was doing it. I was writing raps from when I was like in 3rd grade when I wrote about Sonic. So I would just write a bunch of shit.
How could how could you remember the fucking 6th grade one?
Dog, that's like 4 years different.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that TV fell on my fucking head, bro? Like I don't remember shit. My memory gone.
and then you
Just
fell off the
dunk,
top
all
of
the
your
lyrics
staircase.
came out.
I'm like, fuck. Oh, there's my Sonic rap, and it went away. No, yeah. So I've always wanted to sing, but then once autotune came around, like you know how to use it. Like that shit, that's my baby right there. So I like making rap music. We were really like trap, like hardcore rap music, you know, like Waka Flocka and shit.
Yeah.
I can like freestyling. I'm gonna lose. So if you want to freestyle bad at me, just take the W. You know, I don't.
You a real rap? Well, you know what? Fucking all the new artists can battle rap anyways.
Yeah.
Man. That's like a complete separate art.
And I feel like the guys that are really good at their freestyles can't really make good music. Isn't that like the knock that they always say
it's weird, right? So I feel like this podcast is brought to you by Molekule, my friends. Do you have an old air purifier in your home? Maybe you're thinking, David, so I have a HEPA air filter. I'm good. HEPA air filters are old as heck. I'm talking 70 years old. Molekule, my friends, don't play that game. And it's beyond just helping you out with your allergies. Let me tell you what Molekule purifies in that dang air. Molekule is your best defense against allergy season because Molekule has reinvented the air purifier to destroy airborne pollutants, including allergens, bacteria, mold, viruses, and volatile organic compounds, also known as VOCs. Yes, using breakthrough photoelectrochemical oxidation. Molekule air purifiers don't just collect air pollutants, they destroy them on the molecular level. If you are sneezing your butt off, I bet you at the beginning of this year you had a nice fat ass, but you sneezed it right off. And you know why? Because you don't have a Molekule. I've been sneezing so much lately because of this spring season, my butt is nearly gone and I have nothing to sit on. Well, Molekule is going to come to save the day. No more sneezing my ass off. How about that? Molekule destroys pollutants that other filters collect. Traditional filters collect larger pollutants, but smaller ones like viruses and volatile organic chemicals, VOCs, can slip right through. Molekule uses breakthrough science to break down these pollutants on a molecular level. And that's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's air purification for your whole home. Molekule destroys airborne pollutants on a molecular level, and because it's science developed over 20 years by the director of the Clean Energy Research Center at the University of South Florida, son. I don't know how many things I have to say to talk about its validity, but just to say this Molekule is valid, son. So check it out. For 10% off your first air purifier order, visit molekule.com, as in MOLEKULE.com. And at checkout, enter BRAIN. Once again, for 10% off your first air purifier order, visit MOLEKULE.com. And at checkout, enter BRAIN. Get to breathing, baby. Molekule. The definition of what it meant to be like an MC and a hip hop artist, that definition has changed a lot, right?
Yeah.
So if you were a rapper back in the day, like usually you had a good amount of street cred with you. Like it wasn't something that you could do without having that, right? Because almost it was like, that was like your stripes. If you didn't have your stripes, nobody gave a fuck about your raps. Because specifically back in the day, from what I remember as a kid, a lot of that shit was gangster shit before stuff became real radio, right? And there started being like love songs and all this other shit. And there was like the R&B singer mixed with the fucking the rapper, and then you have like fucking LL Cool J talking about licking your lips and sucking dick for raps and shit,
and knocking people out because his mama told him to.
There you go, right? And there was like all this other type of hip hop, and it started slowly transforming into something else. Nowadays, you have like a lot of these new rappers. They don't have to battle rap, and I'm not knocking them on that. That's just how it evolved. So it's like most rappers, when you come up to them like, "Yo, if they were to get in a circle and they ask them to freestyle, they most likely can't do it because it's a skill."
All right, and then and you can tell like it'd be like the same shit. Like I be going to the store, and then I went to the other store. Then I went to the Joey stove, and then I went to the coffee stove. Like it'd be like the same shit. Like and people can't do it. And I never been
Alex, I want you to freestyle right now.
No,
I'm gonna give you a topic. Now you gotta do it right now. After you did that pop top verse, you better do that shit. Okay, we gonna do it about you going to the stove.
Oh,
and then Nick is gonna do it next right after you.
Now I'm going to the stove. I see them open up that dope.
Okay.
Oh, I might go buy a little dope.
Okay.
Make some bread. I don't even know.
So the dough's already made before. Okay, go ahead.
You already know. So I'm in that fucking shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a nice little bit.
Okay.
She over at the meat section.
Okay.
I'm like, what's happening? What's Bratton? Hey, I'm done. I don't know.
That was
that
good.
Shit was barred. You next. All right.
So like the coronavirus, like what's up with it? You know?
So hey, give N a lie.
Guys,
give him a topic
here's
to
the
freestyle
thing.
about.
Here's the
no,
thing.
no. We're not explaining anything.
I'm gonna give you a topic,
we are going to explain something.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't want to hear me rap or do
yes,
anything
we do.
musical.
Oh, yes, we 100% want that right now.
Yo, I can twerk in front of you guys.
Let's see.
Shit.
Let's see. What am I gonna make you rap about right now? Hold on, let me spit fat. let's see. Talk about Tops Restaurant.
Tops Restaurant. There we go. Indonesian Hawaiian
since you love that shit
there
so
we go.
much.
Shit. What rhymes with favorite?
Why you chose the most
I know. It's like, what rhymes with orange?
This motherfucker's like, all right, the first word I'm going to use is chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Why you got to use a difficult Okay, this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's hard. Hey, the hum.
Yeah, that's hard.
You can do the hums while the beat's building up. So
I usually have a ghostwriter, so like.
Here we go.
Go.
Here we go.
Hey, Alex, hey, text me some lines real quick. Hey, text me some lines. My name's Nick Dunn, and I'm here to say I like hanging with my friends, and I'm here to say.
Dude, I was waiting for it. I was like,
and I'm a little gay.
Yeah. All right, David, what you finna rap? You finna rap around.
Yo, give me anything, bro.
You
I'll
finna rap
right now.
Hey, you can finna rap about forgetting memory cards.
Okay, forget memory cards. Oh fuck you, dog.
Why would you say that?
Because
just don't worry about it. Just, he knows. So rap about it.
Okay. All right, listen.
Hey.
So yesterday I was up in the podcast room, thinking I'm finna rap and fucking do shit like so hey guys.
Hey, you could have said you finna record shit on my Zoom.
On my Zoom. Thank you. Rap god shit.
We got a Snicker. I know you're hungry.
Hey, what's
you gonna split that with us or what?
Hey, let me tell you the biggest fat boy shit I've ever seen. I only call this boy fat because he's like 80% muscle. But this dude, he was like, we were sitting here. And he goes,
all hot.
He said, y'all trying to split this Snicker. Yo, I've never heard a person who cares about their health say, y'all trying to split this Snicker. Who the fuck has a full-size Snicker bar in their pocket?
It's Snickers, and it's also melted as shit.
God, this shit is so fucking warm right now. You know Snickers had that design on top. It's just smooth.
I know. That's because it was in between my leg with my
this is my guy, bro. You know why? Because yesterday we were playing some Call of Duty, and he was like, "Yo, man," he was asking people, "Hey, you guys want some Diet 7-Up?"
Yeah, we were playing
some zebra cakes.
Hey, shout out to my homie Hulk. If you watch this, I don't know if you do, but like, he was hella cool, right? So I was just making sure he good. So like, we playing. I'm like, "Hey, yo, Hulk." He like, "What's good, homie?" I'm like, "Hey, you been washing your hands for 20 seconds?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, cool. I got some Sprite Zero. You want some Sprite Zero? I got zebra cakes too in the back."
So and then after he said that, it got me thinking. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are zebra cakes?" So I looked it up.
Are fucking hood snacks.
And I never had zebra cakes because my parents would never let me eat the Miss Debbie ones. But I would have the little Nutter Butter ones, like the chocolate wafer
not
ones.
the zebra cakes one, but the cinnamon bun.
The cinnamon buns,
the honey bun,
honey buns. Those are delicious,
slappers, dude.
But I asked Alex last night. I was like, "Hey, bro, I was just kind of messing around. I was like, "Hey, give me some zebra cakes," and he was like, "Hey, don't trip." This fool pulls up to my house at like 9 o'clock at night.
Y'all ever take Wonder Bread and just dip that in sugar water? That's what
sugar water.
That's what
sugar water.
That's what zebra.
That's exactly
zebra
what
cakes
I'm
are.
like, what,
bro?
Hey, zebra cake slap. Hey, you guys know those little like twirls or like the pecan little cinnamon, those little twirl. Those
ladybugs? No, I'm kidding.
No, they look like little Cinnabons. They actually look like little like how the cinnamon would look, but they're pecan.
Yeah.
Slap. Have you guys ever had a super donut?
So what's a super donut?
What the fuck is
Dude,
that?
I remember just in like
This guy's making up snacks.
Wood School Elementary, yeah. For breakfast, he used to give us little super donuts. Slap. I know people will know what a super donut is. Tell these fools how bomb that shit is. Slaps. I used to try to steal too every time I went to that cafeteria.
You know what's better is the LAUSD. You guys didn't grow up out here, but they have the LAUSD
like
coffee cakes. Have you ever had that? Where you guys grew up?
A Starbucks coffee cake slap.
No, the LAUSD coffee cakes.
Let
me tell you right now, if you had to steal fucking honey buns, bro, you were poor as shit. Because honey buns were like,
they were giving those
it was
out.
like 99 cents for 7 of them.
Dude, yeah, those super donuts were bomb, dude. Yeah, the honey buns are good. What's the black one with the little white twirl?
Ho-hos?
Ho-hos.
Ding dongs?
Ding dongs, whatever those are.
Wait, ho-hos like the longer ones, right? Aren't they like this?
The Hostess cakes are...
Hostess cakes. That's it. Yeah. Those ones. And speaking of this too, number one, I don't know why Twinkies are so much more expensive than all the other ones. They're all the same company, right?
Yeah.
But me and my homies, we had this little barbecue. I don't know if you ever tried this, right? You get that Twinkie, you put it on the barbecue, like you flip it, like for a couple seconds.
So you cook it. You put it on the
a little
grill.
bit, a little bit, and then that shit come out like nice and crispy. That shit slaps. You bite it, that little stuff comes out.
I don't know the last time I had a fucking Twinkie. I like ho-hos better.
I had it at a State Fair when they deep fry it.
How was that? Was that good?
I mean, like, State Fair food is interesting, right? Because
it's all just batter, right?
It's all battered. It's all decadent. I mean, you have a couple of bites. Unless you're in the mood to eat a lot of shit, then you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Last time I went to the fair, I tried the little food that they give to the goats. That shit was lit.
Yo, what
the
dude?
fuck are you eating goat food for? You and your fucking dog food eating brother too,
bro. We're talking about eating real food, and he's like, "Oh, you guys ever had the food that they give to the goats?"
It's like,
well, they have they have hamburgers with donut buns. We had
you eat rabbit pellets too, or what?
I think it kind of looked like that. Those little, those little green thing. It looked like the end of like a shoelace. You know what I'm talking about?
So today we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Alex just to get his fucking head right for some fucking therapy, dude. Why are you eating goat pellets, bro? Dude, even goats don't want to eat that shit, but they have to.
Hey, no, low key, that shit was disgusting. Put it in my mouth.
What do you mean
all the moisture.
High key, Alex.
What do you mean
all the moisture,
dude?
Hey, all the moisture in my mouth literally disappeared once that shit exploded.
But why did you eat it,
bro? What's the matter with you? And why?
Oh my god!
Because they had that's the spot they had a couple of bugs.
You saw this goat just eating it. You're like, "Would you wake?"
I was looking at this goat like this.
How you just go munch all that in front of you?
So I was like that, right? And the goat was like, and I was staring at him like, "Hey, that good?" He's like, "Man." I'm like, "All right, let me try it then." Right? So I tried it, and I was like, "Hey, this shit
I just pictured this goat looking over his shoulder like, you should go get some."
I know. I was like, you know what? Shit. All right, here. I'll go to that little thing.
I'm going to start a new show just called Put It in Front of Alex. And see if he eats it. Is it food or not? That's what the show's going to be called. Is it food or not?
As long as you don't give me like actual shit, like poo-poo, caca. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But that's the show. It's just a white room and a table, right? And then we go crumple some shit up. And then is it food or not? And then Alex is going to decide to eat it or not.
What kind of table though?
Huh? White table.
All right, bet. Is it like the plastic one with the circle?
Doesn't matter. You're eating shit.
Yeah, all right.
That's the joke. Like, you don't know that it's shit, but we all know that it's always shit.
And then you have to say if it's food or not. And then you eat it and you go, that's food. And I'm like, that's funny because that literally came out of my ass.
I'd be like, hey, damn, David, what's your diet? Because it'd be good. Shit.
He's like, that Loxa shit was fire.
What's that crunchy bit? Popcorn kernels, cuz.
Dude, that reminds me, bro. I'm so heated right now, right? So everybody knows about my little pad, right, that I stay at, the fucking 5-star, Hilton.
That's not what it is.
Dog, I went down there to make some popcorn in our microwave. Guess how long I had to cook that shit for?
How long?
6 minutes.
Wait, how old is his microwave?
Ancient?
It doesn't have a popcorn setting or what?
No.
Yeah, see, that was our popcorn machine. That was our popcorn machine. That was our microwave too growing up.
I guarantee you, this man, it is not a fucking microwave. What it is a glass door and then a candle lit next to it and then a plate spinning. That's
Low key,
it's a lazy Susan with a heater on top.
I would not be surprised. Hey, I got some more updates on the house, dude. That shit funny, dude. No, so I went out there and made the popcorn. I'm all looking at the buttons. And you know how sometimes you look over shit so fast so you like read it like 4 times because you're like, I must be missing this shit, right? No popcorn button. I'm like, all right, so normally it's about like 2.5 minutes on a normal thing, right? So I do that and the bag is literally flat after 2.5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to do it for like another 3.5 minutes. I'm like, all right, let me just see. After 6 minutes, dude, the bottom was still filled with all the fucking like little seeds and shit. I just looked at that lady. I'm like,
you call the seeds
how often do you like use that microwave?
Not that often, because I'm a chef. I be cooking.
Hey man, this guy actually started cooking and shit, dude.
Yeah, that meat sauce look good, dude.
Hey, that meat sauce I made it from scratch too. Do you put brown sugar in your meat sauce?
Nah, man.
Hey, it slap though.
No, you don't need to put sugar in it.
Hey, it slap though. I know you.
Well, I guess it really depends. So like when you make tomato sauce, just to help y'all people out.
Cooking with David So.
Cooking with David So. So if I make tomato sauce, and it's not really from scratch because obviously it comes from a tin. I'm not making it like from fresh Roma tomatoes. I like to get San Marzanos. So San Marzanos are really, really fucking sweet.
Like the actual tomato, it's like a specific.
So if you look at the can, it just says San Marzano tomatoes.
A can. Okay.
So it's like tomatoes from like that area. They get them at the peak of ripeness and they can them. Right? Ooh. Fucking sweet as shit. So you don't really need to add a lot of sugar to it. So when you make these tomato sauces, a lot of people use a sofrito in it, right? So that's celery, carrot, and onions. The carrot is there to add sweetness back to the tomatoes. San Marzano tomatoes are really, really sweet. If you don't get San Marzanos, you probably should add a little sugar to it because it's a little bland. It's not that sweet. So
yeah, that was the thing. My great grandma, like when we used to go visit her, like our favorite meal she used to make us was spaghetti. And like her thing that she always said, she's like, all I do different is I just sprinkle a little brown sugar in it. So like that's kind of always what I did. But I did tomato sauce. I don't remember which brand I bought, but I just got straight up tomato sauce, right? I got 93.7% beef, so it's a little better, you know what I'm saying?
A little leaner.
I got onions.
A lot of fat in that bitch.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, that's lean.
No,
Super
lean, yeah.
Super lean.
97% fat. He would find the cut though.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm like 97% fat, 3% lean.
And they're like, can I
like,
get
it tasted
3%?
like gum. So I did bell peppers, green, red, onion, a little bit of garlic, and I cut like a lot of that up, and then jalapenos.
Ooh.
I cut up like one jalapeno, put it all in there. I cooked those first in that little oil or avocado oil, put a little bit of salt and pepper on that with like and then cook the meat separately, just a little bit, like a slow cook, right? Because when you slow cook, the flavor really sits inside of the meat, David. So listen, because I know you don't know how to cook beef, right? So, and then you sprinkle some stuff all over it.
I'm sorry. This man said sprinkle some stuff all over it.
You know, stuff. And then, so like salt, pepper, and I put a little bit of garlic salt, because I don't like my meat like too salty, you know? Like people put a lot of garlic salt and shit. I can just immediately taste all the salt. So I did that, cooked those separately, and then I put the tomato sauce in the, like, what are they called? Vegetables and shit. Then I put the meat in there. Money.
What are they called?
Bomb.
What are they called?
Vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Remember that shit though that come from the earth?
Talk about your
like grow from earth.
Talk about your steak recipe. Remember that? Do you remember how you cook your steaks?
Like, dude, I don't know. All I know is it took for fucking ever.
It should never take forever, dude.
I know. That's because what I did is right when I turned on the heat, I put the steak on.
Okay. Did we talk about this on the podcast?
I don't think we did.
So Alex, we were at Shabu Shabu. Alex comes up to us.
Hey,
he's
Shabu fire.
Shabu fire. He goes, yo, man, like I cooked some steak last night. That shit was bomb. And then he looked at us and he goes, hey, are you supposed to flip the steak? and I was like,
my
what?
God.
We didn't question.
No, it's not. We didn't understand what he was asking. And he goes, and I asked him, like, what did you use to season it with? He goes, oh, just pepper. I don't like salt. I just only put pepper on my steak.
Straight up, I don't like salt. For some reason, I can like taste salt like so harsh sometimes.
That's the widest thing I ever heard you say.
You know what I think?
Like,
want to know
salt.
Want to know why me and my mom and my brother was talking about this? Because when we were kids, we used to take those ramen blocks, just break it up, and then take that salt, the seasoning, and just pour it in and eat it like chips.
That shit's fucking salty as hell,
Ooh.
dude.
That's just MSG, you know?
Dog.
That's salt.
That's
salt.
Oh, dude, that shit. Like I tried that just recently, maybe like a year ago, and I ate one bite. I was like, yo, I had a headache. All this shit. I was like, fuck this, man.
A lot of the kids I grew up with used to do that. And I used to always look at them like, why would you guys do that? I would never understand why they would.
It was like
chips.
cool. It was like a cool thing.
It was like a snack thing. I mean, I would do that, but then I wouldn't use the whole pack. I would use about half of it.
No, I dumped that whole. I put that whole.
My parents would get mad at me. I remember I tried that one time and my mom got really mad at me. She was
I stopped eating because it hurt my stomach.
Yeah.
Like the raw without it cooked? Or?
Without it cooked. It
Okay.
started hurting my stomach, so I just stopped eating it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or
it was
just
like
buy
a little
chips,
too
you know?
salty.
Or just get chips.
True. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I mean, if we had chip money, do you got chip money?
Yeah, true.
Hey, your
true,
parents
true,
ever
true.
tell you that? Like, I'm on McDonald's. You got McDonald's money? Shit. You got chip money?
I never got
Get
to
outta
eat a
here.
lot of fast food growing up, only on special occasions. My parents
same.
didn't let me eat that shit.
And then once I got out of high school, I would eat fast food all the time.
The most weight I've ever gained in the fastest amount was right when I went to college.
Yeah.
And I could
Eating a lot of fast food?
a lot of because they had that 29-cent cheeseburger. and shit.
Dude.
Ooh, 29 cents?
Yeah, bro. They had the 29-cent and the 39-cent cheeseburger.
Where
remember-
at?
McDonald's.
For real?
How did you not know? This is like the fucking poor people holy grail of food.
I remember I used to
didn't know that.
when I came back from I was like a sophomore and I
Hey,
would
Team Burger King, by the way.
and I came home and I was like, yo, do you guys know that there's cheeseburgers for like $1? Like
Yeah.
like 75 cents? And they look at me like my parents would look at me like, oh, don't eat that all the time though. You
Dude,
fucking idiot.
At Burger King,
Yeah,
we
I
had
ate
a
that all the
buck double. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That was, but yeah, now I can tell because that used to bring so much annoying people there. People used to go there, can I get 30 buck doubles? I'm like, fuck, man, come on. You know how long that shit take to cook and shit?
Yeah.
But no, I never knew McDonald's had that shit.
Yeah, 29-cent hamburgers and 39-cent cheeseburgers. I forgot which days, but they got Filet-O-Fish Fridays now.
Ooh.
Get 2 Filet-O-Fishes.
I want to get a Filet-O-Fish.
Nah, I gotta get a big fish, dude.
No,
Filet.
Big Fish is fucking whack, man.
Filet-O-Fishes are nostalgic for me.
The big fish at you're talking about Burger King's fish sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten trash before?
Actually, yeah. But big fish.
Have you ever eaten fucking goat pellets before?
Bro, everything you listed today.
Yes, actually. No, hey, no. What we used to eat a lot when we were growing up, when we would get fast food, we would do like it'd be Arby's a lot because they had like those. It was like the onion bun with the roast beef and the cheese on it.
Only had Arby's recently for the first time. It was this past couple months ago.
Dude, I was heartbroken. Last time I went to Arby's, they're like Arby's sauce. I'm like, duh, right? And they forgot to put it in the bag. I don't
think I've ever had Arby's, dude.
Arby's is fucking bomb.
Let's go.
As long as you pour extra sauce all over that sandwich, dude.
Do we have an Arby's around?
Hell yeah.
Alhambra's
Alhambra, there's one right there. Because I live close to that one.
Or like Barstow or something.
I think there's one in Pasadena too. I don't know.
Nah, there's only one in
Yeah, but that Burger King fish sandwich is trash, man.
No, you got to make it my way. That's why.
What is your way?
Not the king way. I mean, they say have it your way. That's what I did.
Okay, tell me how do we have it our way?
All right, so normally, they put that tartar sauce, that shit trash, throw that in the garbage, throw that garbage out to the dumpster, let that shit go out to the sea, right? So
you go out to the sea.
Why you throwing trash in the sea, bro?
No, you could put it in the dumpster. They put it in the sea, so you good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting.
You're not doing it.
People, do not put your fucking trash in the ocean, please.
Or your tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Nah, because don't they fire it up and dissolve it and shit? I don't know what they do with trash. Whatever they do with trash, let them do that shit.
That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That's some hood shit right there. It's like, don't they fire that shit up and dissolve it and go into the earth and the sky?
I'm like, then God bring it in, and then sometime when it's nasty, he cried. That's why it rained.
It's all good when when you burn garbage, right? It turns into stars in the sky.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, shit. And then so what you do is, instead of putting that tartar sauce on there, right? You cook that fish in the oil. If the oil's fresh, that shit slap. Anything from Burger King with that has to be fried is good. And then so you put it on that bun. They use a different bun. They don't use the normal one with the seeds.
Yeah.
So you put it on there. You put ketchup, and then you put the fish.
Ketchup, dog.
Yeah, well, the way you say that pisses me off.
Ketchup. And then you put the fish on there. You put tomatoes, cheese, and then
man, already ketchup on that fish sandwich. I hate it.
No, I'm telling.
Does it come with tomato and lettuce and all that?
Not really. I think
so. If I were to go ask that for the Burger King people, they wouldn't get mad at me for asking for all that shit on that sandwich. You don't think they get mad? Because it seems like a waste.
So then you put lettuce on there and tomato. You put cheese on there. You put some ketchup, and then you squish it like this, right? What you do, David, is you hold it like this. It depends on how you take that first bite too. I hate when you give people food and they're like right off the tip, and they only eat the bun of shit. You know what I'm talking about?
How I gotta eat the burger, dude?
You gotta hold that shit and take a big bite through the middle, though.
The fact that you have to add all that shit to that sandwich,
that's
means
too much work.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna buy you guys one, so you guys don't be like, I'm not gonna waste my money on this shit. Watch.
Okay, watch this though. This is what I do when I go to McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwich, right? I buy it, right, and then I eat it.
Yeah, but how do you eat it though?
Like a normal human being without any goat pellets.
Yeah, dude, you eat it.
I'm like, can I get a goat pellet on my shit?
That'd be so funny. You just walk up, hey man, can I get a side of goat pellets?
Hey, no, I order my food. I just put a sack on the table. They're like, what's that? I'm like, oh, it's goat pellets. Don't worry about
Don't worry about
That's my side.
Yeah. That's my El Fibre, dude.
Nah, hey, Burger King. Have you guys ever had the fish from Burger King?
No.
Yeah, it's whack.
I tell you, it's
chicken fries.
The
chicken
fish
fries
sandwich
slap,
from Burger
dude.
King, and also the fish sandwich from Carl's Jr. sucks dick.
Carl's Jr. For some reason, I'm so weirded out about Carl's Jr. I don't
trust.
like it.
I don't trust their fish sandwiches. The only fish sandwich I
anything
trust
from there
French
is
fries,
McDonald's.
The seasoned Chris Crut.
Hey, D, you good?
Yeah.
You good, D?
Hey, hold on, hey. They got that quick flat. So fucking.
They got a fight. I go like this.
Yeah, the seasoned quick French fry, man. It's so good, man.
Hey, no, they do.
I'm listening to Vietnamese actors for the rest of the podcast.
Arby's has curly fries. Those are bomb.
Better than the Jack in the Box one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to Arby's, dude. I'm fucking hungry.
Hey, dude, I'll get you some Arby.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, put some sauce on it. No, yeah, I'm telling you. That BK fish, with the way I said it, guys, go to BK. You can get your shit. I mean, the slogan's have it your way, right? You know what? People are weird. When I used to work there, people used to be like, can I get the Whopper? Can I have it all separate, though?
Why?
I wish I could ask them that, but you can't ask them that, right?
You just throw it into a bag and you toss it to
so
them?
we'd have to get a box for everything. A box for the bun, a box for the meat,
Not doing that
ketchup
shit.
packets, mayonnaise packets, mustard packets, a box for the lettuce, separate from the tomatoes, separate from the onion, and give them everything. I'm like, what's the point?
I would say no. I'm like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, it was so
take things
dumb.
out.
I'm like,
Imagine how expensive that is for Burger King.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, you're gonna just put it back together. We could have just done this shit for you. What's the difference?
Maybe they are driving 40 miles and they're gonna eat the fucking. That's the only Burger King in the area.
Yeah, and they don't want the like bun to get soggy or some shit.
That's just
Maybe,
ridiculous.
but yeah, I used to hate that shit. They're like, "Can I get it all separate?" You're like, man,
How often would you get that?
dude? You'd be surprised, man. There's so much weird shit that goes on at Burger King, man.
You fucking dumb. Well, guys, this fucking wraps up this episode of the Genius Brain Podcast, and we're gonna end this with the song in elementary school. Hit it, Alex.
Let me get that beat. Hey, turn up that snare. A little bit louder. Hey, let's get it. Hey, put my black shoes on with an all white shirt.
White shirt.
People look at me like I look like dirt. Trash. Get them fools. I ain't no fool. I ride on 24s on my way to school. Yeah. No, I ain't black, but I'm white as snow.
I
get a lot of stuff like I love my toe.
Why?
I got a lot of friends. Yeah, I got a lot of money. No, I don't like sugar, but give me that honey.
Pussy.
I'm in 6th grade. I'm not that smart. My favorite kind of food is a cherry Pop-Tart. Hey, I'm 4'8", so I ain't that tall.
Yeah.
So in the bathroom, I pee in the stall. And I know how to say the ABCs. Now I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat cheese. Now I'm about to go right about now. I don't want to end, so let's end it with a bow.
You guys can catch the Genius Brain Podcast on all audio platforms. You guys can catch their podcast, the Big Mad Podcast. That's how do you spell that stupid shit?
BIGGG mad.
There you go. BIGGG mad.
We did a G for each one of us.
Triple G.
Triple G's. That's actual. Hey man, I'm having a stroke. This whole podcast.
I know, D. I'm like, D, you good?
It's hard,
That's
bro.
a hug.
That's the
Thinking about Arby's right now, dude.
That's right. Patrick T. Riley is also on that podcast.
Shout
We
out
don't have him
Patrick.
on here. We're actually switching a new podcast to a new place right now. We're in transition. I'm getting a contractor to work on it right now. So all your guys' Patreon money is not being used for my personal uses for the podcast. So
it looks nice too. So you guys will be happy with it.
Can't wait to be in
picture.
It's going to be dope, super comfortable. Catch us every Thursdays and Sundays. These guys I'll be hitting these guys up to do the podcast with me because I ain't got nobody else during this Corona situation. So catch y'all next time. Pop-Tarts.